Welcome back to my YouTube channel, engaging exploration of the captivating world of numismatics, where today we are diving deep into the extraordinary story behind the 2013 D1 cent coin, a piece of currency that has gained remarkable notoriety and an astounding valuation that can reach up to $314 million due to a series of fascinating errors and mistakes. Coin collecting has long been a popular hobby, adorning the lives of countless enthusiasts who appreciate not only the financial investment but also the rich history that each coin embodies. Today, we will unpack the elements that make the 2013 D penny such a hot commodity, the errors that arise in minting, and what makes certain coins so desirable in the market, inviting you to navigate this intriguing journey with us. The 2013 D1 cent is part of a series of pennies that feature the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, along with the iconic Union shield on the reverse. This design pays homage to Lincoln and has been a staple of American currency for over a century. However, as is often the case in the world of coinage, these beautiful designs can sometimes lead to unexpected and captivating errors during the minting process, turning a seemingly standard penny into a treasure. The most notable error associated with the 2013 D1 cent coins is the 2013 D double die error. This phenomenon occurs when the coin is struck with the design die more than once, causing a doubling effect on certain elements of the design as they appear on the coin's surface. For the 2013 D coin, this means that collectors can see a noticeable distinction in several areas, most importantly on Lincoln's portrait and the lettering on the obverse side. Unlike conventional pennies where the details are crisp and clear, the double die error generates an enchanting variation that captures the attention of collectors who enjoy the thrill of acquiring unique pieces. When word of the 2013 D double die error began circulating among collectors, a sense of excitement and urgency ensued, with eager numismatists searching for these rare coins hidden in circulation. The beauty of the double die error is that it serves as a perfect example of how a simple mistake can lead to exceptional value. Only a handful of these error coins are known to exist, which dramatically influences their desirability. The rarity factor is a significant driver of value in the coin collecting community. The fewer coins produced with a unique error, the more precious they become. Minting errors tend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the most significant historical pieces, capturing the essence of numismatic fascination and intrigue. When the coin was first discovered to possess such an error, it showcased a unique plumpness in the prices that these rare coins could command, ultimately pushing the valuation into the stratosphere. Just as the 2013 D1 cent gradually became an object of desire, collectors naturally became enthusiastic about seeking out other varieties and errors that may accompany this extraordinary penny. The availability of the wider marketplace helped to enhance interest in finding not just the 2013 D double die but also other production anomalies from that specific year, creating an ongoing thrill of discovery that speaks to the hearts of collectors everywhere. As the numismatic community grew quite excited about these captivating finds, the conversations and stories surrounding them took center stage. Each collector who successfully acquired a 2013 D double die would recount the moment they unearthed it during their change hunting adventures or perhaps while sifting through older coins at a family gathering. Sharing these stories grounded a sense of community among enthusiasts and breathed life into the understanding that every penny can potentially carry its own captivating narrative. But the 2013 D penny isn't just significant for its double die, other errors also arise, making it even more intriguing. For instance, there is the possibility of struck-through or the blemished errors, which occur when a foreign object, such as debris, ends up getting struck between the die and the planchette during the minting process. This can lead to blanks or impressions on the coin surface, producing unique variations that are both visually interesting and valuable. Collectors know that such specimens can increase the overall appeal of their collections and draw greater interest on the market. Other variations and errors related to the 2013 D1 cent may introduce obscured features, such as instances of off-center strikes, where the coin is not completely centered within the dies and creates an incomplete design, adding to the mystique of these error coins. Each distinguishable error creates its own narrative and allure, further enticing collectors to search for rarities and participate in a never-ending journey of discovery. The very nature of these collectible coins speaks uniquely to the idea of rarity and desirability, further highlighting how hope and ambition intertwine within the hearts of collectors eager to find that proverbial needle in the haystack. More than just a currency, the 2013 D1 cent embodies an entire culture rooted in exploration, history, and financial aspiration. Furthermore, understanding the dynamics surrounding coin valuation requires us to consider the role of grading, as coins are often assessed based on their condition, surface quality, and preservation. In the realm of numismatics, grading systems developed by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, lend credibility to the valuation process, providing collectors with benchmarks that ascertain authenticity and condition. Additionally, professional grading services contribute significantly to the marketplace by offering a standardized approach through which buyers and sellers can confidently engage. Coins that receive higher grades often witness skyrocketing valuations, as collectors are drawn to items in pristine condition, especially those that possess charming imperfections. The allure of the 2013 D penny continues to capture the imaginations of many, with the marketplace continually evolving around it. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for both graded and ungraded varieties, sparking discussions about the best practices for acquiring error coins. Those with lesser experience often turn to community forums, collector websites, and social media outlets to gather insights and knowledge from seasoned veterans deep within the field. As a learner, the opportunity to absorb information and advice creates a sense of empowerment and deepens the understanding of the intricacies of the hobby. It is fascinating to observe the trends in coin collecting and the increasing popularity of error coins as years go by. The rapid accessibility of information online allows collectors to come together, share tips, and discuss new findings, forming a global community dedicated to the preservation and love of historic coins. This technological shift alters the landscape of the collecting process, connecting enthusiasts across vast distances, and fostering an environment of collaboration and passion. The journey into coin collecting invites individuals of all backgrounds to join in the excitement surrounding the 2013 D1 cent and its potential value. Seeing how experienced collectors have developed their collections often inspires beginners to dive into the hobby wholeheartedly, discovering the joy of sifting through change at a local store or exploring antique shops in search of hidden treasures becomes exhilarating. As novices learn to recognize errors like the 2013 D double die, they bolster their skills and develop an eye for detail, ultimately enhancing the value of their collections. The immersion into coin collecting encourages participants to branch out, research the history behind each piece they acquire, and foster appreciation for the artistry and craftsmanship involved in the minting process. By understanding the story of coins like the 2013 D1 cent, collectors establish deeper connections with the coins they hunt and ultimately preserve. As we dissect the mesmerizing interplay of rarity, community, and collector passion surrounding the 2013 D penny, it's important to also reflect upon the societal factors that shape the coin marketplace. Economic dynamics and cultural trends often heavily influence purchasing habits among collectors and determining what drives them to invest in certain coins. The volatility of the economy, economic forecasts, and shifts in popular culture can sharply dictate the interest and focus of collectors at any given moment. In times of economic uncertainty, there is an inherent desire for financial security, leading many to redirect their attention toward tangible assets like coins that may retain value over time and serve as protective bids against inflation. Coins often take on a dual role of not only being pieces of personal history but also assets that can provide financial resilience, making their allure both precious and practical. However, socio-economic realities can also stir confusion when it comes to valuation, as potential buyers must remain vigilant and discerning in the ever-changing landscape of coin collecting. Consequently, the ability to critically assess market trajectories and capitalize on the right opportunities becomes crucial. Awareness and education contribute significantly to enlightenment around these factors, equipping collectors to navigate the nuances of the hobby. When we think of the 2013 D1 cent coin, it is more than just a single piece of mint, it is a vessel representing tradition, complexity, and sometimes chance that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. The spirit of exploration and learning envelops the collection journey. Last 1991 cent USA coin, exciting dive into the captivating world of numismatics, where we explore the stories and secrets hidden within our currency. Today, we will take you on a remarkable journey to uncover the fascinating world surrounding the 1991 cent coin, a penny that may seem ordinary at first glance but possesses extraordinary value due to a series of errors and mistakes that have propelled its worth into the realm of $274 million in certain instances. As we unravel the intricate tale of the 1990 penny, we invite you to join us in discovering what makes this coin so special and sought after, examining not only the specific errors that elevate its value but also the broader implications of collecting and the hidden narratives threaded through the world of currency. The 1991 cent coin was minted in Philadelphia and features the iconic design of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, while the reverse side proudly showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a homage to a beloved American icon. However, it was during the minting process of this particular coin that a series of intriguing errors transpired, transforming it from just another penny into a valuable object of desire amongst collectors and investors alike. The 1990 penny's ascension into the world of valuable coins largely stems from the discovery of a unique error commonly referred to in the numismatic community as the 1990 wide AM variety. This refers specifically to the spacing between the letters DMA and M in the word America located on the reverse side of the coin. Normally, these letters are closely spaced together. However, due to a die error during the minting process, some of the 1990 pennies were struck with a significantly wider gap between A and M. This subtle yet impactful difference has created a distinctive coin that collectors are eager to get their hands on. The rarity of the 1990 wide AM penny is accentuated by the fact that only a small number of these coins were mistakenly produced while the die was in use. As a result, the scarcity of these pieces drives up the demand as collectors hunt for pieces to add to their portfolios. The unique misalignment caused by the faulty die means that spotting a 1990 wide AM penny in circulation or among collections has become a thrilling adventure, and those fortunate enough to find one often recount their exciting stories of discovery with fellow enthusiasts. Moreover, the allure of the 1990 wide AM penny is underscored by its dual appeal to both novice and experienced collectors in the numismatic community. Beginners are often motivated by the potential of stumbling upon an error coin in their change, while seasoned collectors are keen to secure the few remaining examples into their collections, knowing that the broader market for these coins might appreciate significantly over time. As the fascination with this specific variety has grown, so too has the collective interest in learning about other minting errors associated with the 1991 cent, making it a compelling subject for enthusiasts to explore. Beyond the renowned wide AM error, several other potential misprints and anomalies from the 1991 cent can enhance its attractiveness and value. For instance, the possibility of struck-through errors, which occur when foreign materials inadvertently come into contact with the coin during the minting process, can lead to unique blemishes or impressions on the surface of the coin that further distinguish it from typical examples. In addition, there are incidental flaws that collectors often delight in, such as off-center strikes where the coin isn't properly aligned in the die, resulting in a partial design at the edge. Each of these small imperfections adds to the uniqueness of the coin, creating both visual interest and an increased desirability among collectors eager to find specimens with compelling stories behind them. Moreover, the understanding of how and why these errors occur during the minting process gives collectors insight into the artistry and craftsmanship involved in producing American coins. Peering into the world of minting requires examining the intricate machinery, the precision of the dies, and the challenges faced by mint workers. These elements all contribute to the stories that bond collectors and coin enthusiasts to the coins they cherish. The appeal of the 1991 cent goes beyond just the mistakes made during mintage. It leverages the human aspect of the process, wherein collectors are deeply connected to the historical narrative of the coin and the impact it has had upon their interests. Coin collectors often develop their intuitive ability to assess a coin's value based on condition, rarity, and specific errors present. A commonly used grading scale, established by organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, defines the parameters within which coin values can fluctuate, highlighting that coins that achieve higher grades, meaning they are in excellent condition, often command hefty premiums in the marketplace. For the 1990 wide AM penny, being graded as MS65 or higher can significantly elevate its market value due to the combination of aesthetic appeal and rarity. Coin conditioning becomes paramount, encouraging collectors to handle their findings with care, creating proper storage systems, and consulting experts for best practices in preserving these pieces of history. The fascination with preserving and appreciating error coins like the 1990 penny creates a cultural tapestry among collectors, characterized by shared knowledge and traditions that elevate the collecting experience itself. Gathering together at local coin shows, conventions, and online forums allows enthusiasts to exchange stories, tips for caring for coins, and advice on valuing each piece properly. The camaraderie fostered within these communities is a cherished aspect of numismatics, drawing collectors together from diverse backgrounds who are united by their love for these unique treasures. Furthermore, the presence of social media and digital platforms has greatly simplified communication and knowledge sharing, empowering collectors around the world to connect, showcase their collections, and learn from one another. This increasingly interconnected world encourages greater engagement and support among collectors while also fueling the growing allure of rare specimens such as the 1990 wide AM penny. As collectors band together to celebrate and treasure these unique coins, they create spaces where excitement thrives and personal connections are formed. Yet, with heightened interest in error coins comes the unfortunate reality of counterfeiting within the collecting community. The high valuations associated with rare pieces like the 1990 wide AM provide an incentive for dishonest individuals to create fake versions of these coins. The prevalence of counterfeits and altered coins makes it imperative for collectors to arm themselves with knowledge and thorough research when evaluating their coins before making purchases. Understanding the elements that define a genuine 1990 wide AM penny can empower collectors while maintaining vigilance against potential fraud. Utilizing professional grading services and authentication measures can serve as a safeguard against counterfeits, giving buyers confidence in their purchases while simultaneously elevating the integrity of the market overall. Besides protecting oneself against counterfeiting, engaged collectors often find value in immersing themselves in the broader context and history surrounding the coins they collect. Each 1990 penny carries with it a narrative that resonates beyond the surface. Through studying historical events, market trends, and the evolution of minting technologies, collectors create deeper connections and appreciation for what these coins represent. This narrative-driven aspect of collecting fosters an intrinsic pursuit of knowledge that encourages lifelong learning and personal growth among enthusiasts. By deepening their understanding of how mistakes can emerge from such a complex process, collectors feel more connected to the rich tapestry of history that surrounds currency and the craftsmanship it embodies. As the 1991 cent continues to capture the imagination of collectors everywhere, it serves not only as a reminder of the potential rewards of the hunt but also as a vehicle through which friendships forge and knowledge flourishes. The energy surrounding this particular penny epitomizes the spirit of adventure that accompanies coin collecting, one that thrives on curiosity, exploration, and wonder. The excitement of discovering an error coin during a hunt for change or at a local show can ignite an enduring flame of passion that propels enthusiasts forward as they seek out hidden gems to add to their collections. Through the lens of the 1990 penny, we see that error coins encapsulate the missteps of craftsmanship and the human stories imbued in numismatics, transforming what could be ordinary currency into artful representations of life, history, and ambition. As we reflect on the extraordinary journey of the 1991 cent coin, it's vital to remember that coins are not merely objects of monetary value but living artifacts carrying stories and possibilities of discovery, prosperity, and connection. The pursuit of such coins fosters growth, knowledge, and friendships, allowing a moment to culminate in the very essence of what numismatics has to offer. It is through shared experiences that the community thrives, championing the joy of unearthing unique finds and exposing the remarkable stories that lie within each coin, stories that wish to be told and passed down through generations. As we conclude our exploration of the incredible 1991 cent coin and the captivating possibilities it encompasses, we hope you have gained insight into the world of error coins.